Hello, and welcome to History with Rory. Today we are talking about Laura Secord. So, let us jump into the past and begin. Laura Secord, then Ingersoll, was born in 1775 in the Great Barrington province of Massachusetts Bay to her mother Elizabeth Dewey and her father Thomas Ingersoll. In 1795, Thomas moved his family to the Niagara Peninsula, where he started up a tavern in Queenston. In 1797, at the age of 22, Laura married the wealthy James Secord, a Queenston merchant of French descent. James served as a sergeant with the 1st Lincoln Militia under General Isaac Brock during the 1812 War. He was severely wounded in the Battle of Queenston Heights, and Laura is credited with rescuing her husband from the battlefield and nursing him back to health. During this time, in June 1813, Queenston became occupied by American troops, and with James still recuperating, Laura was forced to billet some officers in her home. Somehow, Laura managed to overhear the Americans' plan to attack the British forces at Beaver Dam. That night, Laura made the unmistakably brave decision to warn the British of the oncoming attack. And so Laura trekked 20 miles through thick woodland, avoiding predators and American troops. Along the way, she met a camp of Mohawk warriors, led by Tecumseh, who helped her on her way. Laura was successfully able to warn a soldier named Fitzgibbon, and on June 24, 1813, the American troops under Colonel James Borsteller were ambushed by 100 Mohawk warriors, along with Fitzgibbon and 50 British soldiers, who managed to make the Americans surrender. Although Laura was not credited in official reports of the victory, we all know her heroic actions greatly affected the war and ensured the British kept a large piece of territory. In 1860, Albert Edward, Prince of Wales, heard of Laura's heroics and left her €100 as recognition for her bravery. Laura died in 1868 in Chippewa, Ontario at the age of 93, but her name has been perpetuated through the Laura Secord Candy Company and the Laura Secord Monument in Queenston. And so that concludes my talk on Laura Secord. From what I've seen today, I think we can all agree she was a pretty important person.